Once again, I am going to watch Libs of TikTok videos. I love Libs of TikTok. They monitor TikTok and find some of the craziest stuff you'll ever see. I have not seen these videos yet, but I am told that they all deal with the delicate, sensitive subject of transgenderism. So it'll be a learning experience. It'll be a teachable moment for us all as I see these videos for the first time.
So if the only reason you don't want to date someone boils down to the fact that they're trans, that's transphobia right there. Let's go over a couple of situations. So if you don't want to date a trans woman because you want kids, well, you better be keeping that same attitude with cis women who are infertile, or that's transphobia. If you don't want to date a trans woman because you're not attracted to trans women, I would absolutely love to know how you're able to identify correctly who is a trans woman on site 100% of the time, because that is just impressive. I wish I had that ability. I'd love to be able to have even more trans solidarity. And then also just being super straight is the all lives matter of sexualities. It's not a real sexuality. It literally is just something that's made up to make fun of trans people and to hate on trans people. So, yes, super straights, I don't respect you and I don't respect that sexuality. Bye.
He wants us to respect him, but no, he's not going to respect us. One of the ways you can tell if a trans woman actually is a trans woman is you say, "Are you really a guy?"
Are you gay? What? No, I sell propane.
That's one way. And of course, there's another way, but I don't want to talk about it, but it is the moment when you run out the door.
You're a man!
Well, it's amazing to me. It is amazing to me that these guys have convinced themselves, they've convinced themselves of so much, but one of the things they've convinced themselves is that straight people don't have a right to their sex lives, to be attracted to people. Some people are only attracted to blondes. Some people are only attracted to women who are short or tall or whatever. There's nothing you can do about that. But most guys, I think I can speak for most guys when I say we're not attracted to women who aren't women.
I find the most erotic part of a woman is the boobies.
We like our women. It's just a thing, It's a thing. Call it a fetish. It's like a fetish. Some people, like to be smacked. Some people, like shoes or something like that. Guys like women. It's a thing, it's hard to get over. Too bad.
I am a biological female, and me saying that makes a lot of people very angry, which is embarrassing for them because I am assigned female at birth. Yes, I did assign that myself, but I don't see how that's relevant. She is a biological female. I'm sorry, I cannot use the words biological female because I don't know if any other kind of female there is. Being female is a biological state. It is a biological fact. So if you are a female, you are a biological female. The idea that you can identify yourself and change reality is it's hilarious. I'm sorry, it's hilarious that we live in a world now where you can get thrown off social media, as I probably will be in the next 10 seconds, for just speaking facts is a kind of an illness, but it's a little bit sad and a little bit funny as well.
I often get told, you look like a man. Okay, I'm going to get in so much trouble, but I like trouble. The earth looks flat. What do you want me to do? What would you like me to do? The earth looks flat. It is not. I look like a man. I'm not one. What? This is the part where we hold a boundary. It will seem unkind, but it's very kind. When are you going to grow up? When are you going to trust the experience and the human dignity of people like me? I look like a man to you. Oh, yeah. When are you going to join us? When are you going to join the leading scientists, for one? But also, when are you going to join us adults who are kind to one another?
First of all, you don't look that much like a man, but It would help if you're shaved, that would do it. Maybe take the hair off your chest, maybe become a woman. I don't know. Listen, I want to be kind to you, but you got to stop acting like a loon. That's the thing. This is being kind. Only your friends will tell you you're acting like a loon. Stop being a loon. You look more like a loon than you look like a man. You'd be better off looking like a man than like a loon. Okay? Maybe he identifies as a loon. Maybe I'm being loonophobic.
Somebody call in a loon!
One more?
So I recently told my parents that I may be a little bit romantically interested in women. And that was a big shock for them, considering the past 10 years of coming out as gay, then queer, then non-binary, then trans. And I think it was just a bit of a shock. So I tell my dad and he goes, well, I would love to see you get a woman pregnant. And I said, oh, no. She would be getting me pregnant. And then he said, what, do you have a vagina now? And I said, never say never. And then I tell my mom and she goes, I would just love to see you own property one day. And in California, that's sort of, a parent's dream. It's not having kids or getting married. It's are you able to own a house? Wouldn't that be nice?
All these videos are always taking place in cars, which makes me worry that some of these people might have driver's licenses. It's not a good thing. I think if you have a driver's license, you should be able to tell fantasy from reality, because you don't want to be driving around going like, I'm driving in a fantasy world and I identify as someone who can just turn the car around and it won't matter. I identify as someone who can drive the car on the wrong side of the road and it'll be fine. I'm sorry. I did like the braid. I thought the braid was nice.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
If you love great content, and who doesn't, subscribe, like us, and subscribe to the Andrew Klavan Podcast.